I'm finally starting to get what you were talking about, dude. That little car's a hell of a lot meaner than she looks, that's for damn sure. Sakamoto's time on this course is nuts, and he's just screwing around.
It's like I said, our advantage isn't one they'll be expecting.
You mean the car's weight?
Precisely. The concept of using a lightweight vehicle to one's advantage doesn't seem to have occurred to our opponents. But on a downhill run like this one, just such a car can give us exactly the edge we need. Coupled with the fact that we'll be racing these guys on one of the tight courses Saitama is infamous for. And Project D's 8.6 is toast. Bested by a cappuccino. Our boy's certainly a hardcore rallyist. There aren't many drivers left out there who would dare take a corner at speeds like he does, let alone in a vehicle so compact. The wheelbase is short. It spins out much easier.
I warned you he was crazy. Makes no difference to him what kind of ride he's behind the wheel of. If he wants it to drift, then by God, the damn thing's gonna drift. It's how he works out what limitations a new car has. It's crazy, but it works. In a way, he and the 8.6's driver are like two of a kind. Wow, just thinking about it, it's about damn time that 8.6's winning streak came to an end, and who better to witness it in person than us?
I couldn't agree with you more. And who better to bring Project D to its knees than the Northern Saitama Alliance?
All finished.
Nice job. I gotta say, it's amazing how much this baby's changed since the two of us have been sharing it. I'm willing to bet there are as many modifications I can't see.
You might be right about that. The headlights are a lot lighter than they used to be, so that's different.
So I'm guessing it's safe to assume that you've gone from hobby to full-blown obsession at this point. Takumi? The 8.6 is yours from now on.
What?
You're an adult now, a little too old to be sharing a ride with your decrepit father, don't you think?
You're kidding me. You're not just giving me the 8.6, are you?
Here, I thought you'd be happy.
Well, of course I am. I'm thrilled, but I mean, what are you gonna tool around in, a wheelchair?
Not quite. I'm in the process of buying a used car. An oldie but a goodie.
So what kind of oldie are we talking about?
You know, more practical, easier to drive. One better suited to my age.
An oldie but a goodie then, huh? The hell's gotten into him?
Go ahead and register the 8.6 in your name. You start paying taxes on her next year.
Yeah, all right.
Well, of course that's taking a leap of faith and assuming she'll still be running next year.
Come on, why would you even say something like that? You bet your ass she'll be running. Believe me, she'll run forever if I have anything to say about it. I'm in love with this car.
Well, I'm happy for you both. You can take care of her on your own from now on, too.
The course we're scouting out today is another tight one. And if that weren't enough, apparently it's got storm drains running across both sides of the road.
That's what I hear.
You'd think that as big as Saitama is, there would be at least one course that wasn't a death trap.
No kidding.
Oh, and by the way, Keisuke, it's really none of my business or anything, but,
What's on your mind?
well, it's just that girl strikes me as a great catch. She seemed nice, too. I mean, you do have to admit, it was really sweet of her to come all the way out to Akagi. What's not to like?
That's not it. Yeah, she's cool, but it doesn't matter whether I like her or not. What I have to do is focus on Project D. I was straight with her. She knows the last thing I need to worry about now is some chick.
I hope you don't mind me saying so. But don't you think you might be a little too focused on Project D? You can't just eat, sleep, and breathe at 24/7. Think of it like driving. Sometimes you pick up speed by actually letting off the accelerator a little, instead of just mashing pedal to floorboard and white-knuckling the steering wheel, I mean. Look at me, trying to give you romantic advice by dressing it up in some half-baked racing metaphor. Who the hell do I think I am? For the record, though, I don't think it's healthy for anyone to be so single-minded. Hey, just think of all the good times you're missing out on. That's all I'm really trying to say here. Besides, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that girl's all that's been on your mind lately. Come on, man. You can't think the same thing's gonna happen with her that happened with the last girl you went out with. This one gets it. She's a racer.
That's not the point. You don't understand. Let's just change the damn subject, all right, man?
Northern Saitama Alliance?
Yeah, a bunch of us are trying to get organized to hedge our bets against Project D. None of us stand a chance of beating those guys individually. Scraping together like this is our best option. We don't have much choice. So, basically, we're putting together a new team. It'll temporarily be headed by Nobuhiko.
Is that right?
What we need more than anything right now is money. So we're all chipping in, you know, whatever we're able to. Would you care to maybe make a little donation yourself?
Yeah, okay, I can chip in. What, do you think 5,000 yen would be enough?
Hey, Kyoko, got a sec? Are you sure about this?
About what?
You chipping in to help beat Project D. Look, there's not really an easy way for me to ask you this, so I'll just come right out with it. Whose side are you really on, Kyoko?
What the hell do you mean?
I'm talking about in your heart. Who are you actually rooting for? Nobuhiko and the guys are collecting funds because they want to put a stop to Project D. If you're not down with it, don't chip in. Look, I'm not saying this to be an asshole. I mean, you get me, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one more thing I think you ought to know. The Takahashi brothers are sons of a big-time hospital administrator. Their family is totally friggin' loaded.
Are you kidding me? Why am I always the last one to know this stuff?
They're both good-looking guys with money to burn. Those dudes are in a league of their own. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying.
Like he'd never notice me?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just, I mean, they're both really popular. So you'd just be setting yourself up for heartache. You know that. Look, it's the truth, all right? I was only trying to help out.
I don't need your help. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Looks to me like he's coming right along, huh?
You know, there are purists out there who would call this cheating, but I really couldn't care less what they think about our tactics. So long as Project D loses.
You're changing the registration on the H6? So what's your old man planning on tearing around town in?
He said he's about to buy something used.
Used? That's terrible.
I don't think he wants to tell me what it is yet. From the way he was carrying on about his age, you'd think it was a van or station wagon or some piece of crap hatchback.
Oh, you're killing me. Don't give me a visual like that. That man was once the racing pride of this whole region. He can't let himself be seen behind the wheel of a van.
He has gotten old, dude. It's not like he's ever gonna start racing again. It doesn't matter how good you are. In the end, a guy can only live up to his own legend for so long, you know? Guess I better get going. I'm gonna be late for our meeting tonight. I'll catch up with you later, man.
Don't forget who you're representing out there, buddy. And good luck. Me and the guys are gonna be there tomorrow to cheer you on.
I'll be honest with you. The way things are going, I think this race might shape up to be the biggest challenge Takami's ever faced.
You gotta be kidding me. Considering the kind of drivers he's already gone up against, I'd be surprised if we found anything a challenge. I mean, we are talking about the same Takami who dusted a professional, aren't we?
Tomorrow night's race will make that one look like a walk in the park. Most likely.
Huh? What could be tougher than racing a professional?
Take my word for it, your toughest opponent isn't always the guy you're racing.
Sorry, man. I don't get your meaning.
You will soon enough. I'm gonna take a little nap. If you wouldn't mind waking me up when we get there, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. Not the guy you're racing. What does that even mean?
Look who it is. Well, hiya, fellas. We were wondering when you'd show up. Oh, come on. You remember me, don't you?
Of course, how could I forget?
Don't worry. You don't have to go up against me in this race. I'm here for moral support.
Hold on. Aren't you...
Yes, sorry for all the familiar faces. I'm only here to set everything up. We've broken in the course for you, so to speak. By all means, practice as long as you need.
Thank you.
See you around.
A lot of humidity in the air. That means more than a good chance for rain tomorrow night.
Not exactly an ideal situation.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem once you've got the details of this course etched into your brain. Stay focused. I want 50 runs before daybreak.
Right. Hell yeah.
It looks like everything checks out. Ready when you are, dude.
Okay, man, let her rip.
I wonder where Kyoko is.
The Project D guys will have started their practice runs by now. I really want to go see them, but I don't dare. I feel like the bat from the stupid Aesop's fable Mom used to read me. Not a bird, not a beast, just left out.
What do you think? Is it gonna rain tomorrow?
Probably, yes. But for our intents and purposes, the bad weather may just turn out to be Sakamoto's ace in the hole. The more wet and treacherous the road gets, the more advantageous that vehicle's light weight becomes for him in the race.
Yeah, but if it rains, won't they just cancel? I mean, we can't expect them to risk their necks for a race like this.
Cancel? Hardly. Both cars are FDs after all, and they'll be driving under the same conditions. Besides, they're not the type to back down because of a little rain. The situation's nearly perfect. You know, if I were the superstitious type, I'd think Lady Luck had a little crush on us. One might say our strategy against the D-Boys is watertight.
Give her a little gas. Only 10 liters.
Right.
Okay, Skip. Once you're used to it, drive the course with just your fog lights on. Try to make the run without high beams. Visibility will worsen if it starts to pour. You need to be able to drive this course from memory, not based on what you won't be able to see tomorrow night.
As a precaution against the rain, huh? Sure thing, bro. I'll do the best I can.
Damn it. Why can't I get him out of my head? My baby's FD? Oh, what the hell? No one's looking. What are you doing in there?
The hell are you doing out here? Last time I checked, this was my car.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overreact. You just startled me. But seriously, what are you doing in a place like this?
I was just trying to catch up on a few Z's, you know? I've got a big race coming up tonight.
Oh, that's right, I heard. Good luck to you and your team tonight. I hope you win.
Thanks, we're gonna need it. I've barely slept a wink. It's too damn bright out here. Plus, I'm so hungry right now, I think I could eat a friggin' horse. Do you want to grab a bite or something?
So, places like this, do you like them?
What do you mean, like this?
Family restaurants.
Oh yeah, I love this kind of food. Street racers need a lot of carbs to stay sharp.
I guess that makes a lot of sense. For a rich kid whose dad runs a major hospital, my darling sure is down to earth. Thank God.
Hey, Keisuke's gone. Where do you think he ran off to?
He probably just went for a bite to eat or something. He'll be back before long.
So what do you do, hike?
Well, why wouldn't he? I say we follow his lead.
Oh man, that smells good. I bet when the weather's nice like this place is perfect for hiking. Hey, pass me some tea, would you?
Sure.
Thanks.
You get any shut-eye?
Yeah, some. About 3 hours worth.
Get a few more when you're done. You'll need your energy for the race tonight. Even if you can't sleep, just relaxing with your eyes closed ought to do the trick.
Yeah, sure thing. I think I'd like to get a few more practice runs in before I do, though. I want to double-check the places where puddles might form while there's still enough light.
Sounds like a plan.
That's a good idea. The weather's held so far, but I don't like the look of those clouds.
You always sleep in your car when Project D's out in the field?
Well, most of the time, yeah. Not really the best way to do it, though, I'll admit. Those bucket seats are absolute hell on the lower back.
You poor thing. Why don't you just get a room at a hotel or something?
The driving all night, sleeping all day thing doesn't make us look all that great. So no reputable hotel wants anything to do with our crowd.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think of that.
Now that I've stuffed myself, I'm getting kind of sleepy. Mind if we start heading back?
Looks like it's starting to rain. Oh God, what do I do? He's asleep. I'll slow down a little so the ride doesn't jar him awake. Poor baby, he's worn out. If time froze like this, in this moment, I'd be the happiest girl alive. You listening up there, big guy? If you stop time right now, I'd owe you one.
Just perfect. This rain is some bullshit. Guess we'll just have to accept it and deal, right?
Why would anyone race in a downpour like this? I think you guys have finally lost your minds, bro.
This isn't gonna let up anytime soon.
Guess not, which is sure gonna make tonight's race interesting.
Hey, you don't think they're gonna cancel it, do you?
What, are you kidding me? Start closing up shop, we're heading out.
Aye, aye, sir.
What the hell? Aw, crap. I can't believe I fell asleep. Hey, do you know what time it is?
It's, about 6 o'clock?
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna be late. I'm real sorry, this isn't like me. I'm usually not able to sleep in a car for more than 2 or 3 hours. It's probably a bad time to ask now, but is it okay that you spent your entire afternoon with me? I mean, no one was expecting you or anything, were they?
Oh no, I had nothing else planned today anyway. It's totally all right. It's not like I'll be missed.
You're messing with me, right? I hate to bail on you like this, but... Man, I hope there's still enough time for me to tune the FD. Seriously, thank you.
Hey, they're here. Is that a cappuccino?
So hey, Ryosuke, I've been thinking over what we were talking about last night, and I think I finally get it. Takumi hasn't faced a challenge like this. Not ever. Man, this isn't good. These guys have really got us by the balls, don't they? The brains behind this outfit is smarter than I gave them credit for.
Let's get this show on the road! Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Son of a bitch. This guy is fast.